Hi all, and welcome to Sunday's Train Sim World stream. Hentis here, Tony, whatever you want to call me. This does sound a bit loud. Currently running the 1627 London Paddington to Taunton, and of course, as you're probably aware, we're only going as far as Reading because they've not built the rest of it yet, which is really good. Which I can't really see that they're going to do. How are we all? How's your weekend been? Monday tomorrow. Ugh. Yep. Just can't really get enough of that. So I'm just sorting out the links. There's been a fair bit of traffic on this. No freight though. Though I haven't seen any freight. And yes, unfortunately, will be in the winter time because it's about 16. Oh, sugar. Better slow down a bit, haven't I? 130. So we're due in at Reading at 16:54. Or a little bit earlier, the way things are going. So yeah, we all had a good weekend. I'm here hopefully for a couple of hours to excuse me, to see the rest of your weekend out. If you want to stick with me, come and say hello, chat. So the idea is probably you're saying, yeah, but you keep doing these runs to Reading or London every time. The idea is that I'm going through the journeys. And unfortunately, the journeys is just basically... The next journey is the HST drag from Reading. Which I think I've done on here before. So I may actually just go and do that at some other point during the week. And then there's a couple of 165 or 166 journeys to do. At a more sedate pace. So the news is that the new route from Train Sim, or full Train Sim World from DTG, will be released on the 10th of October, which is this Thursday. So expect this to get updated sometime during the week as well. The route looks alright actually. It's a bit of freight and a bit of passenger work. I mean, the way things are going at the moment with DTG, it's either an American, British or German route. Not much you can really say about that. I prefer British routes, but you know, it would be nice to have longer routes. I mean, even if it's Didcot, or Oxford, that's a hell of a lot better. That's a DSD going off. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. That was the AWS going off. So obviously, we're night time, so obviously streaming over the internet, I don't get to choose the time on this, it's just automatic. actually, there is an awful amount of traffic on here, I noticed first thing this morning. First thing. And yes, I have the cab lights switched off. That's about 10 AI trains already that I've counted. So the route, the new German route for TSW has both freight and passenger working. Now mostly by the looks of it it's intermodal, because that's the only free lot of wagons that are being given away or coming with it. But more on that route later. So we're due in at about, well, it's supposed to be about another 11 minutes, but I think that might just be about another 15 minutes. Currently doing a tunnel quarter. Hello to the stream, welcome to the stream, wherever you are. Don't run off to say hello. There's no camera. I do have a camera, but I'm just, you're here to watch the stream, not me. I'm just sat in the play seat with the steering wheel in front of me, with the big screen in front of me. So just over under 9.5 miles outside of Reading. We might get there on time. Yeah, the door's locked. Not sure there's any more oncoming AR traffic. you are watching via YouTube, this is the PS4 Pro that I'm running Train Sim World on. That's why the graphics don't look as good as they do on the PC. But I still think they look quite good on the PS4 anyway. Upcoming yellow. Hi Zoo, how you doing? Hope everything is okay with you. Oh, this is gonna... We've got a train in front of us. Yeah, I just noticed the red light. I've thrown the anchors out. For a minute, I just like, I thought, oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to spad. I'm not sure if it'll be another HST in front of us or a 166. I'm going to cheat and have a look. Excuse me. What's in front of us? So that's the yellow. And we've got a red, so there's got to be something in this section block. Oh, it's a freight train. Well, it shouldn't be on this line anyway. It should be on the down slow. It should be on here. Why does it go through there? It's interesting. Yep. Cab lights off. Won't be able to see where I'm going then. DTG's amazing path AI pathing strikes again. Seems a bit weird that they leave the freight line on the on the down fast. No, they're not. They're not the best at all. Yeah, just thought of looking at that. That's the first time I've actually come into Reading. There's a freight train. Hi Wing Zero, how you doing, mate? What's my favourite train? Wow. If I'm honest, I've got to say it's a 37. It's literally every UK-based train, I think. You've been better. Oh man. Oh, sorry to hear. Yeah, I think it's got to be. I mean, the 47s, I love them. The 37s, bit of thrash. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind some of the American stuff, yeah, but I just like good old American, good old British trains and British routes, to be honest. Lock the doors. And there we go. That's that silly graph again, isn't it? I don't. Oh, I got a shark going on about this graph because I hate it. Oh dear. Now, if I was to do continue, which it should do, if I was just to do return to journey, 1701, that's going to stay there for a bit. Just want a quick look on the map. So you put him on the fast again, look. Is there anything due? We've got something due in. What? Just continue journey? Some of them it will allow you to, other ones it won't. I reckon that one's going to come up in here. Cheers. Thank you. Well, as long as someone likes them, I'm happy. There could be another one on Thursday. I'll have to wait and see. You're doing... I'm not sure yet. It just depends how things go, because... yeah, I might be a bit busy, but I don't know. We'll see. It might be a short one. We'll see how it goes. Right, there should be. Where is it? Okay. In theory, this thing should get in front of us here. Wherever it is. It's just coming in, I think, isn't it? Where are you? Oh, it's just approaching us. That other one should be gone. Yeah, there you go. So this is what we need. We need access down to here. You need freight. You need some freight trains that you're starting. You're running from down here, sort of thing. You're running them from here, being held at a signal. Well, I think that's a depot signal, isn't it? So what's the next little signals? They've got you're being held at the signals here or something. Waiting for traffic coming off here, off the thing across, but hey, that's just my thinking. There it is.
Feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a helpline.
So, Wing Zero, did you have a nice week, or well, kind of, sort of thing? Yeah. But I think a lot of it is licensed, trying to get through the licensing. Oh, okay. Oh, that's annoying. So what I plan to do at some point, I might do this over Christmas, is I'm going to try and do a live stream, and all I'm going to be, I'm just going to be stood, it's just going to be a live stream, I'm not going to be touching it, and literally, I'm going to be, hopefully, I'm literally going to be, just have the camera, if I can. I won't do it. Just have the camera set up here. Can I climb up there? Just have the person, no, that's a shame. Just stood here, at the end of the platform. Just literally, like that. Or somewhere better. Might be somewhere near Twyford or something like that. Just have it for about 5 or 6 hours, a live stream. Me not talking, me not being there. Hi Julius, how are you? Oh dear, stomach's playing, that's not good. Yes, Wing Zero, I'm going to pick up the route hopefully on Thursday, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do a live stream or not because other stuff going on. I'm hoping I will. If I do, it will probably be a later start, like 9 o'clock. But I don't know. It just really depends. When you drove train, when I drove the train, yes. You've got me there somewhere. No idea. Right here. Please exit the vehicle. I'm not even here. What route? Right, what route? Bear with me. I'm just going to come out of here and I'll show you. Because we're done with the service on there. She says hopefully. Right. Bye, Juliet. It's just to show off the route. Sorry. Really? It's like I did. I think I did it with Train Sim 2000, didn't I? 2020. Right. Okay. Dovetail live. The new route is the Rhine-Ruhr-Osten route from Germany. Basically, it's typical your German route. It's got freight on it as well as mainly intermodal as well as passenger. Oh, the standing at the live stream at the platform. It might not be the platform. It could be possibly Twyford or somewhere. It's just basically just like 6 or 7 hours worth of footage for a live stream. So it's not me talking. It's just basically dumph. It's just something different. Okay, no worries. Thanks, Sue. Hey. So yeah, basically this is the new route coming up, being released on Thursday anyway. Will anything happen? Yeah, basically if you start... The idea is that basically the services or service mode or timetable mode is just AI traffic. Yeah? And that will automatically work. So if I was to go, I will do this in a second, but first of all, just quickly show you the article. Basically, so if you have the Rhine, is it? Ruhr-Osten will allow locomotives such as the DBR 143, the DBBR 155 and DBBR 182 and the 1852 to swap into the freight services included with the route. Not only that, but if you own Ruhr-Signord and or main Spessartbahn, then you can enjoy additional regional express services that travel via the main line. So you can have over 200 diverse and engaging passenger services. So not much about freight then. That's a bit boring. But yeah, it does look nice. Ah, that is that's non-container work there, so there is other freight as well. Oh, okay. Yep, they've got Hapag Lloyd and the other one, Hamburg Sud, branded containers in there. So that definitely looks interesting. And of course that should have journey mode. This will be the only one at the moment that I don't own, because I do own every single route and loco. Where is it? Yeah, we go to the store. No, store, you muppet. There you go. So literally, I bought the DB BR15. What one was it? Oh, I don't know. Where was it? That's the route. think it's that one, the DBBR182. That's the last one that I bought, and that you can use that on the main. You can actually use that in Rus Ignored, the DB182. Did I look into the physical version of what? Sorry, oh, the Train Sim World 2020. Not yet. I've had a pretty busy few days because I've not been well, and my mum's not been well as well. So plus, I've been rushed off my feet at work. So I've had to be going out doing shopping and everything. So I will look at it. I might even look tonight, actually. Right, what route do you want me to do next? Oh, no, stop there. Hold that thought. I own every single piece of DLC. So that's all the locos and all the routes. So yeah. Yeah, I've got the BR33, the DBR 182, the Western, the 155, the heavy freight pack with the 40, and the 08 shunter, the Amtrak. I've got Northern Transpennine. Well, I've got West Somerset, Rus Ignored, Long Island Railroad, which I said I wouldn't get, Northern Transpennine, Main Spess Up Barn, Tees Valley, and Peninsula Corridor. Yeah, the Peninsula Corridor was... No, it wasn't. What was the Peninsula Corridor? It was. It wasn't exclusive, but you get it free if you downloaded the digital deluxe version, which was about 34 quid or something like that, wasn't it? Right. Anyway, as I was saying, if we go back to Great Western Express, okay. So you can go to timetable. You can set your presets up so it's just summer, yeah? Click your character, spawn walking, click OK. Now, you can then decide what time of day you want. So we'll start at, say, 8:30 in the morning, okay? There wasn't a digital pre-order loco. Digital exclusive loco. Not that I can remember. So yeah. I'm not going to start at London Paddington. We're going to go to... I think we'll start at Twyford. I think Maidenhead, there's another line that comes in as well. So if we start at Twyford, yeah? Now, there might not be anything going. There might not be anything starting for, coming through for about 20 minutes. But then literally anything on that timetable for all those services, for the 166, the HST, and the freight workings will come through at the time, if you get my drift. So basically, You just find yourself a little point on the station. It's a shame you don't have like a camera sort of thing. It's like you could stay like, oh no, because you won't get much there. I suppose that'd be ideal view because you still get stuff coming off from the right here. So if you click the map, we'll go down and have a quick look in Reading. What's at Reading? There's nothing at the moment. But there should be stuff here. There we go, look. So you've got a 166 coming up. You've got a 166 in the sidings there. That's all we have got at the moment. So you move out further. Actually, as to where we are at the moment, there's nothing running. Stuff will spawn from here, and then that will run down to there. I can't remember where that place goes off to. I'm not sure. It's up. Might be Bicester way, I think. I could be wrong. But then you have got stuff. If I was to go up, we'll go here again. This is Maidenhead here. You see, there's another line that comes off there. So you got another train there. That'll obviously reach Paddington at some point, and then it will work its way back. So the whole idea is that probably some point over Christmas. So you got traffic there already. So AI traffic is running. So HSTs. So that'll be working its way back at some point. That'll be coming through in about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. So yeah, so you will be getting traffic through, but it'd just be a camera pointing at, it'll just be pointing at that area. Actually, another good place is to be spawn walking. I think it's Hayes and Harlington. This is because this is the turn off for Heathrow. All this here, so you could like try and walk up the platform here, try and walk up the bridge area here, and then you just like stable yourself there for the day, sort of thing. Because in real life, when it gets around the corner here, this goes here. Literally, you're going past an industrial estate, and there it goes into a tunnel, which then takes it into thingy. No, not as far as I'm aware. I don't recall that at all about the loco. So yeah, so basically it will work that from 8:30 in the morning through till whenever I decide to stop, it will work. The service is the timetable mode, and this is how they've based the scenarios on. So you got these trains in Old Oak Common. At a certain time, they'll have like AI programming on them to wait until a certain time, and then they'll start departing and go through their set of instructions. The same with stuff here at Paddington. There's what? There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 high-speed trains in there, and there's 3 166s in there. So they'll be doing all their little bits up and down throughout the day. So that's the whole idea. So it's just basically just, you know, it's just something like just do like a 6-hour live stream of no commentary, nothing. I'll just switch the mic off. I'll just put on there basically live stream, Train Sim World live stream, 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever, at wherever it is, at Twyford, say. And then I'll just basically say, I'll put on there no commentary, sort of thing. There'll be a lot of crap in the thing, but I won't reply to it because I won't be there. I might be at work, sort of thing, or I could be out somewhere. So that's an idea that I've been toying with. But yeah, it just depends where you can go, where you know you can go, because there's a train due in here on this platform, but I can't remember where this goes off to. But yeah. So that's kind of the idea, sort of thing. But that will probably be done over Christmas or somewhere near Christmas. Like, I might be busy downstairs, or I could even do it Christmas Day for a couple of hours. So the idea is, with this timetable, so if I choose, okay, just say like I choose the DBS 66, doesn't matter which livery, alright. I mean, for it being Christmas, we can always set it as snowy. Okay, but some are clear. When it decides to, he says hopefully. There we go, continue. So, okay, so basically in that thing you saw me, I was at Twyford at 8:30. So another 9 minutes later, or 11 minutes later, possibly 20 minutes later, you would have got the Didcot Yard to Dagenham dock go through. And then the freight would have been through at some point whenever. Do you know what I mean? So, but then, as well as that, there's also the traffic for the HST. I mean, there's not many freight services along the Great Western Corridor. You know, you've got 95 HST services throughout the day. So if we click at that, so say from 8:30. So okay, so these will be through about 9 o'clock, 8:36, 8:37, 8:45. From just after 9 o'clock, they'll be through Twyford. And now, then you look how many you've got to go through. I mean, you got one there going through at 14:45. That's ECS. So yeah, there's a fair amount of traffic that will go through all the way up for 2300. So that's over 12 hours worth of traffic. So not including, well, that doesn't include the Class 166s either, or the freight. So if you go to the Class 166, you've got 166 services. So to save like from, to say an 8:36 sort of thing. So all that stuff is to pass through Twyford. Say we're standing at Twyford, most of that stuff will pass through. Like London Paddington to Bedwin. That'll go through to Reading, won't it? Yeah. Reading to Reading Train Care Depot. You know, just little ones like that. You won't see that. Oxford to London Paddington, you'll see. London Paddington to Oxford. So you'll see all those, and they'll be intermixed with the HSTs and the freight train as well. So basically, you get the idea of the traffic that you'll get. So that's you know, that's a good thing. I mean, there's 274 services on the Great Western Express. That includes that's everything. It won't tell me how many services there are. I think we can work it out actually. Oh, there's 130 services with the Tees Valley line. Okay, so that's with the 37s, the 08 and the 101s. With Peninsula Corridor, there's 156 services. Main Spessart Barn, there's 309 services. So you can do that, and literally you can go from, say, whatever time again, stick yourself at a little station or a little spot, walk in. You can just, like, where it overlooks the line or whatever, and you can just leave it there just as a live stream. With the Northern Transpennine, which I do like that route. I like all the routes apart from the rapid transit. There's 127 services, but don't forget, with those services, you got 127 services, but you can do them, most of them, with the 47, the 45, or the 40. So if you click, so if you do the 47.4, you got 54 available services. If you do the 45, you got 54. If you got the 40, you got 55. I'm not sure why that one is 55. Wreckfest Friday was the bonus car. That's what you were thinking about, wasn't it? Wreckfest Friday is next Friday as well. I don't know where you were for this Friday's. Oh, I didn't do Wreckfest, did I, Friday? So, yeah. Right, what route do I do? Your choice. That's it. I did truck driver on Friday. But what route do you want me to do? Come on, you can choose. Because whatever route it is, I continue. I do the next journey, or I do the next timetable mode. I'm giving you the option. I'm giving you the option to choose. Just name a route. That's all you got to do. Doesn't matter which one. Hi DJ Dane. I haven't finished any of the routes. So basically we have the Penn Corridor, Tees Valley line, Main Spessart Barn, Trans. Northern Transpennine. Right. Okay. So do Northern Transpennine. Right. What's the next journey? Doing a Leeds to Manchester, Victoria. Well, you said trans first, so we're doing trans. So it leads to Manchester, Victoria. I don't know what it's going to be behind. Could be behind the 45 or 47. Hopefully it could be the 47. We'll do a little bit of brush thrash. How are you, DJ Dane? Long Island's okay, actually. It's just the rapid transit I don't like. I think my least... Which side are we on? .47 left. .47,607. .22 in the morning. I've not finished the GWR, no. I might have done all the scenarios, but I've not done the journeys. Lock the doors. What have I forgotten? Ah, right, yes. Yeah, I'm not... It's got to be done at some point, but I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, we're raining as well. So basically, I didn't know if you were aware of this, but the Transpennine route does not have AWS with it. Right, so Dewsbury at 8:38. So this will take us probably about an hour to do if I don't fluff it up. That track work goes off to the left, goes down to Holbeck, which is the depot. Well, I've still got my cold as well. Hey Bob, you know you can have your windscreen wiper on if you want. Good old Mark II coaches. Starting to struggle a bit. We're not going to make Dewsbury by 8:38. Another lovely day up in the North Bay. looking at wondering what the key for sanding is. Seem to be doing okay at the moment. Way to go. Not much chance of this weather clearing up. I think we're definitely going to be late on this one. About a mile and a half out, I'll start slowing down. I know we're only doing 46, but now we're going downhill. Hopefully we'll hit the platform right and not spat, but yeah. Oh dear. something's coming out of the station. Bonus. So that train you've just seen go up, the mail train or the newspaper train, you actually get the chance to drive that from Manchester up to Leeds. Don't ever buy a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 because it just doesn't want to pick up your Wi-Fi signal. It's a pain in the bum. Just lost control of bloody hell. It's not what I wanted. Oh, everything's fallen off now. It's not what we need. Where are we? So we're due in the Huddersfield at 8:50. That ain't gonna happen. It'll be the line after Huddersfield, which will be a bit of a struggle because it's literally all the way to the top of past Stanage. It's up a gradient. flat run down to Huddersfield, but I think as we get closer to Huddersfield, it starts going down. It's going up. I think how they create these routes is basically they do the whole route with the timetable mode first. They get the timetable mode in, and then obviously the journeys, they can create what journeys they want, choose what journeys they want to put into the little journey option. But then there's also, they put in the scenarios, do the scenarios last, because they use the timetable mode as a basis for that scenario. Do you see what I mean? Right, so just outside Huddersfield. I'm not going to start slowing just yet because we're on a 0.7 degree incline upwards. To be honest, I'd rather we didn't stop at Huddersfield, but unfortunately we have to. When I'm at Huddersfield, I have to pause it for a bit, for a couple of minutes. That's what I have to do. sure she's going to chuck us on a 15-mile-an-hour limit crossover as well. So that's a bug right there, look. Right, bear with me for 2 seconds, people. I just have to do something I have to do, and I'll see you in a second or two. Hey guys, sorry, back. Yeah. Right. Let's quickly. So you've got the tunnel coming up. Okay. Why have we got a red light? Right, why have we got a red light? Is there something coming up behind us? Yeah, there is, look. That's going to go off. I think that comes off here somewhere. Comes off here. That goes off there. Oh no, maybe not. .47 coming out. Sorry, 45. So we've got to make sure we don't go over the speed limit, which I think is bloody ridiculous. I'm sure back in the day a lot of the drivers did. Now you imagine the oil trains on this. I think I did this. Chat's been disconnected for some strange reason. Just going to try and refresh the chat. So now for the next 16 miles, it's uphill. Seems as though I'm having problems with chat again. It's disconnecting. Oh, blimey. Seems as though the old internet's playing up a bit today. I don't know what my stream is like. Anyone out there? Seems as though the chat's been a little bit knackered. Damn sight easier hauling passenger coaches up here than 13 loaded 100 ton oil wagons. For some strange reason the chat's not working, so if you can let me know, I don't know how, whether it's working your end or not. Might be because of the stream. I think my internet might be playing up, so I could lose the stream. So apparently with the journeys, I was under the impression that they can set random weather, or it does. You go back to do the journey again, and it comes up as a different type weather, as it was before you did it. But I don't think that's the case. I think they just set it up randomly, so each one's different, but not as you go to play it again. It's still the same as it was before. Obviously, in timetable mode, you can choose what sort of weather you can have, or what time as well. Right, I don't know if my stream's still going, but my chat isn't, by the looks of it. Typical YouTube bullshit. Over the last month and a half, YouTube has really started to annoy me. I mean, they do things, they implement things, and they absolutely piss off half of the community while they do it. They say they're there for the creators, but they just shit on the small creators. And that's, you know, that's wrong. But they've got plenty of big contributors and big creators to worry about. They just shit on the little creators, which is totally wrong in my opinion. Right, so picking up a bit of speed. We're 13 miles away, so we've only done 3 miles from Huddersfield at the moment. So I reckon we could be in Manchester for about 11 o'clock. We're not going to get to Manchester, we're not going to get to Stadium Bridge at 9:13. I reckon we're going to be about half an hour late for that. And probably 45 minutes late to getting to Manchester. What's behind us? Nothing behind us. Oh, yes there is. See, because there's no AWS on here, the signals are over a mile apart. So basically he's stuck there until I clear the next signal. Which is over here somewhere. Which is there. That's still about another mile, 2.4 miles to go. I mean, it's hard to believe that in the coming up to the late 70s, early 80s, that the route didn't have AWS on there. So he's got to sit there literally until I clear the signals in two miles time. It's ludicrous. starting to pick up a bit of speed, which is good. So in theory, that should change, pass it. That should change the green. Should have changed the green by now. Any second now. Or yellow, actually. Should go yellow. Or green. There you go. I think, well, rightly, as we come out this tunnel, it starts to go down a bit. I think, I'm not sure. see the light of day at the end of this tunnel at some point. Very long tunnel. Oh, there we are. So a couple of weeks ago, while we're chatting on it, while we're waiting to come into Staley Bridge, a couple of weeks ago I went to the hospital. This is referring to my problems that I've had for my operation that I had last year, my hernia operation. Basically been having a lot of pain in the operation site and in my groin. I've got nerve damage as well, where there's stuff that I can't feel. And so I get there, a nice hour and 15-minute bus ride there to the hospital, and the guy, I'm in there, what, 20 minutes tops, and the bloke turns around and says, there's nothing wrong with you, your scans and your blood tests and the ultrasounds turned out okay, nothing showing that's wrong. And I'm like, okay, so where's all this pain coming to then? And the guy turns around and he says, basically, it looks as though you're one of the 5% of people that suffer with chronic pain after the operation. And he said it may go, it might not go. He goes, non-steroid NSAIDs like naproxen, Nurofen will help it. The fact that if amitriptyline doesn't help it, the fact that cocodamol doesn't help it, the fact that Oromorph doesn't help it, then I don't think stuff like naproxen or Nurofen will help it. So he said we'll probably be able to send you to a pain clinic, and they'll help with the pain. He said they may even do a nerve block injection. So I went, yeah, okay. So I spoke to the doctor. Doctor turns around and says, yeah, we'll get you in there, sort of thing. I got a letter saying I was being referred to it the other day, and on this letter it says you won't be getting injections, you won't be getting acupuncture, it's holistic treatment and lifestyle change. And I'm thinking, how the fucking hell is lifestyle change gonna stop the pain that I'm getting, the chronic pain? Lifestyle change has nothing to do with it. So I know what they do. As soon as I get in there, they'd be saying, you need to go on a diet. So I'm not even going to bother going. I'm not going to travel 25 miles down the road to a hospital by train, only to be told that I need to lose weight and the pain is all in my head. So, yeah, I've knocked that one on the head. So it's just made me pretty mad, really, to be honest. I mean, with all the pain that I've had over the past year, I've just really, really wished I never had the operation. But such is life. Shit happens, and I've just got to get on with it. But as for going to the pain clinic, not going to bother. It's more of a pain in my wallet than anything, with a bus ride, or bus fare and train fare, and time off work. So we're now on the run down to Manchester. Trying to figure what station Staleybridge is. Hi Ben, how you doing? Did you have a good time at the SVR? Yeah, I'm alright mate. It's that time of the week again, isn't it? It's Sunday. It's one of those things where you're laying in bed and you think, what the hell am I going to be having to deal with next week or Monday? Oh, blimey. Yeah, he probably knows more how to drive than what I do. Yeah, as long as you enjoyed yourself, mate. And Kaz as well, she enjoyed herself. You do realise we might, and there's there's no way that I'm expecting you to do this, and I don't want you to. I can, because I'm old enough. 6X69 is due down on Thursday and Friday. X69 is a Schwiebauer rail grinder with GBRF top and tail locos. Have I applied the brake too much? It's, yeah, I know you ain't getting it. Nah, it's usually GBR 66s. It's Group 54, which is GBRF. They're running from Poole to Brockenhurst at 4:41 in the morning. But I can't see it doing it because there's no other route that gets it from wherever it is to Poole. It's a shite old day in Manchester, land. Yeah, that's very early. Not bad. Arriving 20. No, I won't let me with it. Arriving 24 minutes late. Probably about another half hour, 45 minutes. I've been on since about 8:30. Well, I've been on since about 8 o'clock. But been streaming since 8:30. I'm seriously hurting tonight as well, so yeah. I've got some pics that Kaz sent me, so I'll try and do them tomorrow, put them up, but I'll have to do them from the phone. Yeah, 50007, 50049 would be hellfire. I'll be down there both days for that. Don't you let her hear that. Yeah, just send them through, mate. Looks as though we're going uphill, but we're not. Hi, Kaz. Oh, bless her. No, that's where I should be, to be honest. I have to say, I do like this route. I like the Teesside route as well. Bus! Quick, get it! Bus! Anyone on a bus? This is the bit where you're actually on a 0.8, 0.7, 1% gradient going down into Manchester, and as soon as you hit the bottom platforms at Manchester, you're then going up a hill. It's ridiculous. You do your best to slow down and not hit the station at 100 miles an hour, and then because you brake so hard, you're slowing down. You've got to then accelerate and not just disappear to a stop, sort of thing. Got a couple more subs to the YouTube channel as well, which is good. All adds up. Hentis D6569 on YouTube. Hentis Rail Facebook if you like trains, and Hentis on the PlayStation Network if you either want to friend me or follow me. And if you want to donate, it's paypal.me/Hentis D6569. I'm actually coasting at the moment. That's the steed tonight, Ben. 47607. There's a new route for Train Sim World out as well. German route. Yeah, 37s are nice. 50 is great. You smell a 50 fume soon. Going off to the right? No. It's a crappy day in Manchester land as well. Now triggered all the Manx. you should look up on my YouTube channel. Can't remember what it's called. It's a tour from about 2012, something like that, 2010. A pair of 37s to Blackpool. Blackpool's shit anyway, I don't like it, but the 37s are epic. Oh, this is where we start to go downhill, isn't it? .1 gradient. So I say, if you like the video, just like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Just help me out. You'll be notified of all the other live streams that I do, or the when I upload another video. There are a couple of videos being uploaded this week, possibly one more, depending if I get up on time. Awesome. I've noticed that before. Just when we get down to the bottom, this starts to flatten out a bit. Don't stop, don't stop, come on, keep going, keep going. See now what I mean? We're going up a gradient now. So we're only 23 minutes late. Hour 34 minutes. Bloody hell. Seriously. Started at 9:30. Wow. Right, hopefully. Turn the free roam. Oh, don't do that. Right, what's next in the station? I didn't know you could actually get to the yard up from there. So that's Manchester Station there where we are, and that's the yard, one of the depots. I think that's Hull. I'm not sure. Is that Heaton or something like that? Newton Heath. Nothing too in. It's rather annoying. I think I've been around here looking for stuff. Yeah. Don't think there's anything else. What's the time? I think I don't think there's a little one that I can do, is there? Let's have a look. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, actually, there is. Drive an ECS move from Reading to Reading Train Care Depot, and then that'll be it. That's the new route, Rhine to Ruhr Osten. That's coming out on Thursday. I'm kind of hoping I will be getting that. HST. There might be a HST there. Right. Don't really need a cab light. Okay, I'll do it this way then. Oh, I think that's it. There we go. That's not us, by the way. I don't know if there's any HSTs in here, Ben. Hold on. Let me just have a quick look. Go to the map. We've got any HSTs here? No. We've got any HSTs due in? No. Because there is... No, there's nothing due in anyway. Let's see if there's anything due here. There might be something spawned, but I don't know. Ah, there's a HST just coming in, actually. There is one... There's a scenario that you do a an ECS run from the train depot to the to Reading, and then you go on to Twyford. And then basically, you bring the unit from here, and you basically DBS 66 passes you, And if you look carefully, HST's on the left. There you go. That's that one done. That's it. Gives you a little bit of extra mileage. And it gets another. If you go to. Actually, I'll just do return to free roam. Oh shit. That shouldn't have happened. How many people still left on here? Slap on the back of the head. Off at Reading. You should have got off at Reading, you donuts. When's that service supposed to start? Oh, it's actually good that they do run stuff into the depot, and you can run stuff from the depot, but $10.11. Coming off the old Barks line, that. Actually, that was coming off the old. It's coming out from here. First time I've seen anything coming off from there. Saw HST running down there. So yeah, it gets a bit busy. Anyway, right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching the stream. Like I said, Thursday I'm hoping to have a stream up, but it just depending on how things work up. I will be buying the new route, but it just depends on whether I can get stuff done, because you know, other things take priority at the moment. If not, there will be a normal Friday Wreckfest stream, Wreckfest Friday on Friday, strangely enough. Yeah, night there, Wings. Just hope you get better and you feel better soon, mate. And then Sunday it will be back to Train Sim World again, and possibly if I don't do the new route on Thursday, I'll do the new route on Sunday. But I'm kind of hoping that I will be able to do it, but it's just depending on how things work out at the moment. So thank you all very much for tuning in. If you haven't, then please think about liking the video and subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell icon, because it really does help me out. Getting more subscribers and getting likes for the video will help push the video up a bit. It's not a lot to ask. You know, if you enjoy it, then feel free to do it. It just helps me out a lot, and then it helps me. I wouldn't say it inspires me to create more content. It just helps it. Well, I would say it kind of say it does inspire, if you see what I mean. They're thinking, oh, I've got more subscribers, so I'll produce more content and that. I mean, I'll be producing content anyway, but you know, it just helps. Everything helps at the end of the day, and it helps me out an awful lot. So yeah, it's it will be a bit of a good night from me. Oh, actually, this would be a good place. Ben, before I go, if you're still there, I was actually talking about doing a live stream, but just having the trains, just walking, or just having walked somewhere, and yeah, just spawning and staying here for about 8 or 9 hours, just on a live stream, and I'm not being here, sort of thing. It'd be interesting actually to see if I could do that. Just live stream it. I may have to look into that. It'd be a nice place actually, because you get stuff coming off there. You get the freight coming off from there, and you might get stuff coming out from here as well. Interesting. Right, anyway, that's it. So it's a good night from me, and I will have a good week. I will see you on Thursday or Friday for Wreckfest Friday or Train Sim, the new route. But I'll definitely see you next Sunday for Train Sim World. So thank you all very much, and I bid you good night and farewell. So take it all easy. Good night.